Hi, Joe. Nice to
Hi.
see you again. Thanks for being part of the Start to Rescue seminars at the Great British Grooming Show in October. Are you
You're
looking
very
forward to coming
welcome.
back to competitions?
Yeah, do you know what? It'll be so nice, won't it? Just to get a bit of
Yeah,
normality back. Just to get a bit of normality back into life and just, meet up with people that we haven't seen for probably 18 months, 2 years
yeah.
nearly,
Yeah.
and just get the grooming community back together again. It'd be great. It'd be lovely. Yeah.
So, what apart from meeting all the new, meeting back up with everybody again, what do you look forward to at the competitions? What
I
class
like
do you keep an eye on? Do you have a
it
specific class?
has to be the poodle class for me.
Okay,
Poodles are my bag, really.
right.
Yeah, they're my fave. So, and it'll be interesting actually because you've got two really good poodle judges this year.
Yeah,
With Philip and Carol being your poodle judges. So it'll be interesting to see what they do because what they
yeah,
don't know about poodles is not worth knowing, really. So I'll be keeping an eye on the poodle class. And I also love to see the beginners and, to see how people, or people that are going up from beginners into the next class to see how they've progressed on. I like to
yeah.
see the progression of people as well.
I
So
guess we could get a few of Yorick students as well being up north.
yeah,
Yeah, I bet that must
definitely.
be good.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah,
Yeah.
fingers crossed. We've had some really good students actually recently. So yeah, a few of them that
And
are
what's happening with the Premier Groom?
Premier Groom we put on hold obviously for 2021 because we just thought it was too near to the end of lockdown and stuff. We just didn't know
Yeah.
what was going on. So we will be back in 22 in August 22. I think it's the 14th of August if I remember rightly.
Okay.
Let me look at my calendar. Yeah. 14th of August 22 at the Kennel Club buildings at Stoneleigh Park. We'll be back with Premier Groom.
Okay.
Obviously, it's just we just didn't want to take the risk this year, not knowing what was happening with lockdown
Yeah,
and
I think
stuff.
we
So,
planned it towards the end of the year.
yeah,
Fingers crossed
yeah,
at the end of the year. I
yeah,
think it's turned out
exactly.
okay. I think we
Yeah,
should get
yeah,
plenty of people
yeah.
attending. I
I
hope we
think
do. You better all
October.
come.
I think October you'll be fine. I think
Yeah,
October you'll be fine. I think people are a little bit cautious still now,
yeah,
which was the reason that we've just said with Premier Groom, do you know what? It's too soon after lockdown's finished
yeah,
and people are still not 100% comfortable with mixing indoors with other people. And, so we just said, forget it. Forget
yeah.
it this
Cool.
year and we'll go for it next year.
Are
So,
you?
yeah, we'll be back next year.
Have you taken Groom Team England back under your wing? Did
Oh,
I?
yeah. Oh, yes. Glutton for punishment that I am. Yeah. No, we had a 2-year break, a couple of years break. And then the guy that was running it previously asked me if we would like to take it back because he couldn't, it just wasn't working out for him.
Right.
So it's come back to the founders, which is me, Zoe Duffy, Alison Rogers, Peter and Becky Ensel. And then we've also formed a committee now to include Joe Botwood, Nicole McPherson, Louisa Tandy and Leah Henderson. And God
Oh,
forbid if
cool.
I've missed anybody out, but I don't think I've missed anybody out. I think I've got us all on there.
Good,
So
good.
we've put together and they're great because it's fresh and it's all new again. We've got the team sorted out, so we've got a fantastic team put together. So on the team, we've got Amy Manser, Julie Lalu, Denise Westbrook, Costin Stoiker, Kirsty Young, and Cheryl Howard.
Oh,
So
dream
those
team.
six, yeah, dream
Dream
team. So
team.
those six are going forward to the World Championships, which has also been declared now. The date for the World Championships next time is the 25th of September next year, 2022, in Belgium, which is
Belgium. Oh,
fantastic.
hey, a
Yeah,
few of us could attend that then.
easily accessible. It's at Groomania, which is a fantastic show to go to. If you've never been to any European shows, I would suggest Groomania is the one that you should go to. It's
Yeah.
a brilliant show. It's so well organised. Kitty has it just run really, really smoothly. It's a great show. And so we're going off there. Sorry, my colleague just went behind me
Don't
there.
worry about that.
And it's easily accessible, which is great for us, because it's such a long journey to go any further. I mean, we've driven to Spain, we've driven to Italy, in previous years, and Belgium is so much easier, so much easier. Yeah. So the team will be hopping over there in September 22, hopefully to bring home the gold.
You one that I'll put in my diary.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the more supporters we get, the better. It's seriously, the most incredible experience. I mean, the atmosphere, it's more like a football game.
Okay,
You know, with
cool.
the whistles and the chants and the, you know, it was just incredible. The last one at Groomania was just incredible. Yeah.
Brilliant,
So
brilliant.
the more support we can get from England, the better it is. Yeah. And you've
Oh,
also got your
I'll be
England
there.
stuff,
We'll
don't
be there.
forget.
I'll be there
Yeah,
at least.
yeah.
I'll be there at least. I'll be there.
Make sure you are. Make sure you are. Yeah.
Right. So
Good.
you're coming to do a seminar at our show in October. What are you
Yeah.
going to be talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hopefully going to give you some insight into the brand new dog grooming apprenticeships that should be available September, October time this year. I was part of the Trailblazer group that worked on developing the dog grooming apprenticeship, and it's taken a long time for us to get it accepted. Finally got through all the hoops and everything. Massive. I mean, the main Trailblazer group was, the chair was Michelle Fielder from Pets at Home, and Vicky Skinner from PIF also did so much work. Those two were just outstanding. The amount of effort and time that they put into it. So the whole industry needs to thank them. But the Trailblazer group, which I was part of, also had their input into developing it all and everything. Finally, it's got through. It's taken us about 2-3 years to get it through, but it's been accepted. So there is going to be a dog grooming apprenticeship, level 2 dog grooming apprenticeship, which should be
Brilliant.
available September, October time.
I think there's so many
hopefully I'll have a
people
bit more insight. Oh, it's what the industry needs, and this is what we said, you know, as part of the Trailblazer group. It was, you know, we said it is what the industry needs, because at the moment, you know, for somebody leaving school, a 16, 17-year-old leaving school, they can't really get into grooming unless they can go to a college, but there's not that many colleges that do specifically grooming, or unless they've got wealthy parents that can pay for private tuition, or unless they happen to fall lucky and find an employer that wants to take them on. You know, it's a really narrow gap to be able to get into it. So I think it's fantastic for the industry.
Well, I've been hanging on for
takes
ages.
Yeah, it kind of takes us back a bit to the days of, I'm showing my age now, by the way, of when it used to be YTS schemes.
Oh, hey,
Remember all
£27.50.
YTS schemes? Yeah. And it kind of takes you back to that a bit, that it's, you know, the training's planned, it's delivered, you know, and they gain a qualification at the end of it. So
Brilliant.
yeah, it'll be really good for the industry. Really, really good. So I'm really excited about that. So hopefully I'm going to have more detail on that and what to do and how it works and everything. And that's sort of what I'm going to be talking about. And then I'll talk a bit about just training in general, really.
Brilliant.
You know, just to see how people feel, you know, that they can go to different training schools, they can, you know, they can go to breed specialists or whatever. So basically about the training side of things. And anybody's got any questions that they need to ask me, then they're more than welcome to.
Yeah, bring your questions, guys. So
definitely.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you, Joe. I know you're busy at work, and so all the money raised from the seminars are going to Starter Rescue. I think it's
which
the
is
only
amazing.
one
Yeah,
it's close to a groomers, and it's good cause, and it goes to the right places.
Yeah.
So
It does. I'm hoping, I'm fingers crossing for Yitka that she can get it off the ground next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because obviously she's had a 2-year break as well.
I think
but I know people
your
will be
groomers
raising
towards
funds.
the end of April.
Yeah. So fingers crossed that'll go this next time. So hopefully we can get things back on an even keel again and get all these shows up and running again. So, but while we're at your show as well, I'll also have a Groom team stand with me.
Yeah, great.
So we're going to get some exclusive Groom team merchandise. So if anybody wants to support Groom team, we'll have that stand there as well. So
brilliant.
Oh,
I'll be buying some merchandise then.
Absolutely.
That's you guys.
That's what we want. Yeah, I'm just going to cough. Excuse me. Hay fever still getting the back of my throat.
Oh, yeah, it's quite bad down here. Yeah, hay fever. And I'm sat in the garden. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, thank you very much for your time.
You're more than welcome. Lovely to have a chat.
It.
See you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.